Hello and welcome to Sites Uncena, the first, only, and God-willing last wrestling podcast on the internet. As always, I'm your host, Jack Ryan, the guy who watches SmackDown. With me is Zed Scissors, who watches Raw.
Fuck everything.
And also Dup, who watches nothing.
Yeah, hi.
Although I guess Twitter was a bit active.
Oh, trust me, I saw a lot about the pay-per-view from Raw.
Goody.
Well then, I guess we should just get into it then, huh? Dup, tell me everything you know about TLC, or like
Apparently it sucked!
Really? Yeah, it fucking did. And we'll get into exactly why.
I heard Enzo happened.
Shut up.
Enzo always happens. Enzo's the universal constant.
I think it especially happened this
He
week.
happened too much.
Well, then I guess we better just get into it, huh? Tell me what happened at TLC.
So, before we get to TLC, we have to get to the pre-show.
Oh, good.
Oh, fun indeed. And I was worried that it wouldn't be worth my time, but it's a trick question because none of TLC was. So, TLC happened in Minneapolis, so this shit was happening like a couple miles from me. I'm watching it at home because I'm a lazy motherfucker.
I was gonna say, you could have gone over and kicked Enzo's ass yourself.
I don't think that's how that works. Yeah, sign me on right now. What's your gimmick? Yes. I hate Enzo, that's it. You're hired.
They call me the Pizza Man.
That'd probably be my thing. And I drive trucks into people. Which we will also get to.
You do the Kurt Angle milk truck thing, except instead it's like spouting out spaghetti sauce.
It's called marinara sauce, motherfucker.
Whatever. There's like a bunch of different kinds of sauce you can put on spaghetti, so...
Yeah, and the right one is marinara. I'm not making Alfredo here, I'm making fucking spaghetti. This ain't no linguine. It ain't none of that shit. I'm making spaghetti. So, we gotta mention Roman Reigns, Bray Wyatt, that shit, those two aren't here. Like, the two biggest matches, fucking, yeah, rewritten.
Yeah, because the mumps happened, I guess.
They got the fucking Sigma virus. So they're all fucked up and shit. Oops. So, pre-show's happening, they're talking, who cares? Then they're like, oh, let's go talk to The Miz, who's wearing this weird, like, chrome vest with red lines on it that's some Ultron-looking shit. Further continuing the Avengers analogy with the Shield. Like, I'm not even making this shit up anymore. They're the ones pushing it at this point. So Miz is like, I can't wait to beat the shit out of my boss. It's gonna be awesome. Sounds like Miz. So then that shit's done. Now they're like, let's talk about Demon Balor versus Styles. And people seem excited for that, so cool, I guess.
Where Bray Wyatt was supposed to be.
You mean Sister Abigail.
Whatever.
So
yeah, definitely different characters.
Very different. So, yeah, they're like, they had to pull AJ Styles out of South America for this shit. So, like,
why was he in South America?
Because there was like a South American tour or something.
Yeah,
okay.
SmackDown was on a South American tour. If I remember correctly, Triple H also showed up at the tour because Kevin Owens had to leave for some kind of family deal.
Well, I guess it's a good thing the Earth is flat so he could get there in time. So, yeah, we get done with that shit. Now we gotta talk about the Mickie James versus Alexa Bliss match. No, I still don't care.
Do we have to talk about it?
Eventually. Not very long, though. And then they show us the Asuka promo. And thankfully it's for the last fucking time, because I'm kinda sick of seeing it. I just want it to happen. It's like seeing a trailer for a movie that you think kind of looks good, but you're sick of seeing it because you see it in front of every fucking movie. I get it. Yeah, I kind of want to see it, but Jesus Christ. So that happens, and then they're like, let's interview Emma. Don't ruin it. Why are you ruining this? Oh, and she's like, I invented... Says the same fucking thing she says every time. Like every character I hate on this show. And they all have names that start with E. Fucking, ugh.
Huh.
You got Emma, you got Elias, you got Enzo.
That's a weird coincidence.
It's a very weird coincidence.
It's like how I only LP games that have the initials BB.
Like
Or-
Buck Bumble.
Or how, if you want to go even more hilariously conspiracy theory, you went from Bloodborne to Battleborn to Battle Block Theater.
And then back to Battleborn.
Yep. Clearly this means next you have to LP Bloodborne again.
It has to be Blood Block. Because it's only those words.
No, Blood Block is the sequel to Battle Block Theater me and Dump are making, where you just throw your friend into spikes and they explode into blood.
Isn't that just
That's just a Mortal
What's-
Kombat game.
No, there's a game that's
Something
like a really
Trapland?
gory, hard platformer.
Something Trapland. Somebody's probably gonna know it that we don't.
Yeah.
I don't know no Trapland shit.
I don't know. Jigsaw
I think
in
it's
theaters
just-
now.
Yeah.
I think it's literally just bloody Trapland.
Watch him drop fucking blades in a silo. The laziest fucking trap ever.
That movie was okay. That's how you can tell when we're recording this, by the way.
I heard it was a Saw movie.
Yep.
If you want to see a Saw movie, there you go.
Alright,
So-
so what was going on in the world of wrestling?
So Emma is being annoying. And I'm worried at this point that there's this whole undefeated thing with Asuka. And I'm waiting for the moment where they use that to push somebody into the fucking heavens by having her job to them. And it's gonna be terrible. And I was scared it was gonna happen here with Emma.
Oh god.
It doesn't, thankfully. Spoilers. Oh, man. In case you were gonna go watch this at the fucking IMAX. I don't know. Like, yeah, what?
Why specifically the IMAX?
Because you gotta see it in 3D.
Do you?
Yeah, in 3D, in the big comfy seats and shit. If you're gonna waste your time, you might as well at least be comfy.
That's fair, I guess.
So then we cut to Kurt Angle in the fucking backstage, and the camera's really close, and he's just staring into space for like a minute. And then Jason Jordan comes in, and they have a father-son moment. And then Elias comes in and fucking ruins it. And he's like, I was touched by the spirit of Prince, because they're in Minnesota. And he needs to perform. Fuck off.
No.
Just fuck off. But Angle lets him perform. Why? Why are you doing this? Well, just
Specifically
why?
to spite you.
It feels like it.
I feel like this entire pay-per-view has been designed specifically to spite you.
It definitely felt like it.
Kurt, why? No, Kurt, no, bad, no!
So, talk about the Enzo match, and I didn't pay attention to anything. I'm just like, God, I'm dreading this match. Oh, no. And then some fucking, like, Fulgore sirens go off. Like, we're in Ultratech Industries or some shit. Like, what's happening? Some douchebag comes in, and he's like, my voice needs to be heard. The audience tells him to fuck off, so he goes away. And at this point already, it feels like reality is dying.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So we're already starting real strong. Well, pre-starting really strong. And now we gotta talk about the history of the Mickey and Alexa feud.
Do we?
Just throw the acid in my face and get it over with. Jesus Christ, man. I'm so done with this. And then they gotta interview Mickey. Ugh. Okay, so anything of note here? Well, I'm not even listening, so that should tell you the answer. No. I was watching this on my laptop because this is a pay-per-view thing. So on my actual TV, there was like this weird food show, and they were making these weird culinary concoctions that looked like they'd be right at home in the fucking itis. Because nothing of substance was happening in this interview.
Even when you're watching a pay-per-view, you're still watching shit in the background. Damn it, Zen.
Seriously, that food would probably kill me if I ate it.
So I need to ask, did the panel of quote-unquote experts say anything of interest?
No.
Ah, because I'm used to them saying really dumb shit, but like...
They were talking about it's National Boss Week, and that's why Sasha's gonna win or some shit. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. I was just waiting. Oh, let's interview this guy. Okay. What's he got to say? I'm gonna win.
I can't...
All right.
I can't believe you didn't keep track of Booker T's ducky ducky quack quack moment.
But he wasn't on that panel.
Oh. Well, and who cares?
That's what I'm saying. It was a bunch of people. I had no fucking idea who they were, so...
I am sorry.
What?
Ducky ducky quack quack.
Oh, you don't know how beautiful of a man Booker T is.
Yeah, during the pre-show, whenever he's on the panel, because Booker T refuses to have a script or be relevant, he will give a match that he's looking forward to in the show, his ducky ducky quack quack moment. And there's even like a little graphic that shows up on the bottom of the screen with like water rising up and a rubber ducky with like his dreads, I think.
Uh-huh.
Booker T is a treasure.
I love Booker T. He sucks, but I love him.
Oh, he's the best.
Okay.
So let's talk about modern art.
I don't get it.
What?
So there's this weird thing next to the Titantron where there's just like streamers coming down from the ceiling and there's a bunch of chairs on them. There's just streams of chairs coming down from the ceiling and it looks like a modern art display. It looks really stupid. If you don't get it, you just don't get it.
If you don't get it, you must be stupid or something. I don't know.
You need a high IQ to understand this modern art display. There we go. Nailed it.
Here's my modern art display of Richard and Morton.
Yeah, the chairs were in the shape of Rick.
Morton.
And the chairs, somebody was using them like a puppet, and they said wubba lubba lub dub. It felt really out of place. So let's talk about Styles.
Like fashion or AJ?
AJ Styles.
Okay.
So they interview him. What's he say? I want to fight. Thanks. That's about all he had to say. I'm not even kidding. That's pretty much everything he had to say.
Sure. I mean, he got straight to the point, so there's that.
We put a mic into AJ Styles' face, and all he said is he wants to rock, parentheses, rock.
Roll back the rock. Because we're back at Dinosaur Story.
Fuck off.
Hey, that was set up for me. That screwball was thrown into me, and I dashed in there, and I hit it.
No.
You're welcome, I think.
I knocked him down. Just throwing them all in there. Just all of them.
I hate
just pile them all on.
stupid ass running yaks we have.
I'll float down your tear boat.
Okay, that one is still funny.
They're all funny to me.
Tear boat is funny. The rest are not.
Oh, they are to me. I love them.
Well, piss off.
They're for me. That one's for me. So what's your favorite form of Sigma? All right. Now we're actually going to move on. Okay. So, I guess we're starting a little early because it was like 30 minutes into the pre-show at this point, which means it was like 30 minutes before the actual event was supposed to start. And Alicia Fox is coming down to the ring, so already fighting. Okay. So, Alicia Fox comes down. Sasha comes down. They start fighting. It's a fight, I guess. There's not really much to note about it. Alicia Fox at one point's like, I need a timeout because she's crying like any stream monster would. Just, And then she gets out of the ring and has a big ol' hissy fit. And the ref looks at her and he's just like, what are you doing? You can audibly hear him say, what are you doing?
Good.
And then we go to commercials. Come back. And Alicia Fox almost wins by pinning with a German suplex, which is the best way to win. But that's not how this match. And now we get to some more Booker T fun, because Booker T compares Alicia to the missing link? What? Booker, are you okay? Do you need some water? What the fuck are you talking about?
It's Booker T. Who knows?
I'm so confused. Okay, so the match is happening, and honestly, the ref is like a primary character in this match. He gets lots of screen time, and he gets lots of lines. But it doesn't matter, because Sasha makes Alicia tap out for the third time in, like... The third time this month, at least.
2 weeks, right? Because it happened last week on Raw, which was, technically the week before, or the week of this pay-per-view. And then the week before that on Raw, right?
This is the third week in a row. We'll just go with that. Third week in a row, she tapped out to Sasha.
Sure, let's go with that.
So, that was a match. Okay. And then they put up this TLC graphic for the Shield versus Miztron promo thing. And it shows the tables, ladders, and chairs match under it, but I misread it as tables and ladders versus chairs man. Which I would have loved to have seen, but...
I want to see that movie.
Officer Tables and Officer Ladders versus Chairs Man. Oh, I'd watch the shit out of that.
Mr. Police, I gave you all the clues.
Yeah, Chairs Man, that's Jigsaw's new name.
I can't wait until the crossover with Harry Hole, the main character of the film The Snowman.
I can't wait for Saw 8 Jigsaw 2, and I want it to be called that.
No, it would be Saw 9 Jigsaw 2.
But it's not called Saw 9, or it's not called Saw 8.
Fair enough.
Either way, I want both of those titles in the same title, because it'd be stupid as hell.
You know what else is stupid? Wrestling. What happened?
Good job tying it back.
They go to the Shield, and they're like, hey, what do you think about Kurt Angle fighting with you? And they're like, whatever. He'll do whatever the fuck he wants, but as long as he punches the right people, we'll take it. Sounds like the Shield to me. All right.
I can respect that.
Now it's actually time for TLC. So, gotta bring out the sacrifice. Here comes Emma.
Oh, we're starting with the showstopper.
We're starting. Well, the showstopper's obviously the Shield match. So yeah, Emma comes out. We're gonna watch this woman die in the ring, and then here she is. It's Kabuki Joe. I mean, Asuka or whatever.
Please,
She's here.
Kabuki Jane.
Kabuki Jane is not in War Gods. And that's what's really important. So, match starts, and Asuka just completely starts wrecking Emma's asshole, which, no surprise. Emma throws a few punches and stuff, and Asuka doesn't care. Doesn't give a single fuck about it. She's just like, yeah, let's do this shit. And then, of course, the part of the match happens where Emma has to start doing good just to humor her. Like, see? She got some good hits in, though. Nobody cares. Nobody wants Emma to win here. There's nothing but booze when Asuka isn't fighting. And then...
Well, yeah, she's fighting Emma.
There's this fucking roaring "Let's go Asuka" chant. It's seriously like everybody in the arena.
Oh, good.
This is a very one-sided heat match. So we eventually get to the point where Asuka lets out her "I'm going into phase 2" growl, and then just fucking destroys Emma, grabs her by the throat, and Emma taps. Get fucked. Get shit on. So...
Oh my god, I just realized something that... We'll see how this pans out in, like, a bit. I'll come back to this thought later.
Very well.
Okay.
So, TLC at this point, off to a good start. I was liking it at this point.
Well, yeah, you got to watch the
that.
person you hate get wrecked.
One of the three. One of the Triforce of my hatred.
The Triforce of Zen Spite.
Essentially.
What would those three pieces be called? Because normally it's like power, courage, and wisdom, right?
Fuck, shit, and damn. Emma's the shit. Enzo's the fuck, and Elias is the damn.
Well, okay.
There's more to the lore there now. Form your timeline. See if I give a shit.
The Zen Scissors timeline.
Yeah, when did I canonically die? It's a trick question. I am always dead and dying. Okay.
Also, please, it wouldn't be the Zed Scissors timeline. It would be the Legend of Pizza timeline.
Sorry, it is the Pizza Cinematic Universe. That's what it's called. So, at this point, I went to go make some noodles after that match, and I come back, and they're talking about the German announcers table. Okay. I don't know why we need to talk about it, but...
Oh yeah, they like to show off all of the different, like, announcer people. There we go.
I found that out, and we'll get to that. So, Jack is back, but sadly I don't think we'll be seeing any nano machines, because Jack Gallagher versus Cedric Alexander shit's gonna happen. So, hey, cruiserweights are here! What? See, Enzo? They don't need your bullshit. They just need some actual time. Fuck off, Enzo. Jesus Christ. And it's at this point that I see the one constant. There's an anime sign. Because it's always gotta be an anime sign.
Do you recognize what the anime is?
No! It was like maybe a Hero Academia shit, whatever. Bokuno,
Okay,
fuck ever,
no,
what?
we have to figure this out. Zen, describe the poster.
I don't remember. It happened almost a week ago!
Zen, please! This is important!
I literally don't remember anything about it. There was, like, I think blonde hair. That's about it.
Was it a muscly guy?
I don't remember! It was the anime eyes. That's all I remember.
Okay, it probably wasn't All Might then. If you say anime.
Happy Rusev Day!
Was it Naruto?
I don't know, you motherfucker! Anyways, it's a happy Rusev Day to all. Somebody, I think it was probably Booker T who said Happy Rusev Day. I don't fucking remember.
Happy Naruto Day!
You shut your dirty heathen mouth. We celebrate Rusev Day in this house, and you will like it. Rusev House! That's my favorite part of Animal House.
Then let's compromise.
Oh my god, I want to see Animal House made with wrestlers, and fucking Rusev House.
Zen, let's compromise.
Fine.
Roruto Day.
Fuck off. There will be no compromise.
As the middleman here, there will be no compromise.
The deal is
Naruto
off.
Day.
No.
Naruto Day.
It is never Bort Day.
I wasn't even saying Bort, I was saying Rort.
Yeah, because Rusev. The unholy polymerization of these fuckers.
They did the fusion dance.
Ugh, they don't have the earrings.
They don't need the
The
earrings.
bar has those. They just don't wear them.
They don't need the earrings, they can just do the dance.
Fuck that.
Pay attention to the DBZ lore, motherfucker.
No, I don't. And I won't. So yeah, happy Rusev
I hate
Day.
this.
So, match happens, and Cedric Alexander's doing his thing. He's doing, like, legit fucking Shadow Jago combos. Where he's coming down with dive kicks, and he's doing Dark Reckonings and shit. I was digging that. And he closes out like he did last time. He ends with another spine bounce. But it's on Kendrick this time. So, that match wasn't bad. So, TLC still not doing too bad. We get another sponsor. Who is it? DiGiorno. Oh shit. WWE's cheating on Little Caesars.
Oh man, I love JoJo's.
Oh my god. What went wrong? We'll never find out, I guess. I wish we'd never find out about a fucking Mickey and Alexa, because I don't give a shit.
I thought that happened on the pre-show.
No, that was just talking.
Oh my god!
Now we need to talk even more about it. Oh my god. It's the same shit over and over. Alexa's talking about her butt. That's where we're at this point. We've hit an all-time low.
I'm sorry, did you say butt or bud?
Talking about her butt.
Okay.
She's like, I like my butt. Thanks. That's really what I needed. Hey guys, did you know that Mickey James is old? I don't think I got it yet. Oh my god, this feud is terrible. And I'm not buying 2K18, guys. Stop showing it to me. Jesus Christ.
Oh god, that actually reminds me of a really good Jebridge tweet. Let me see if I can't find it.
What the shit? I looked up how old Mickey James is, and in doing so, I found her country music career.
Yup.
Right, okay, Here we go. Tweet from Jeb Wrench. Oh wait, I get it. The matches have been slow and uninteresting because they wanted to resemble WWE 2K18.
I remember that tweet. Yeah, that's pretty on point. It's pretty on point.
It kind of is.
So Mickey's like, I'm going to dedicate this match to my son Donovan. It's like, but what about Anita? She needs some help. She's not going to become a secret character unless you dedicate this match to her. Come on. Want some busted bullshit. Alright. So the match happens. Almost the entire match is Alexa holding Mickey in a variety of holds. It is a very stationary match. So, as you can imagine, it's really engaging.
Is it Alexa Bliss and Mickey James in Night of a Billion Rest Holds?
Essentially.
Oh, good. Also, I'm looking at the titles of Mickey James's country music, and what the shit does 80 proof mean?
It's like probably like an alcohol thing.
Also, let's see, what else is there? Strangers and Angels sure is a good name for a song.
It's not bad, but
I really like that it comes like 6 songs before the title Dumb Bitch.
Dumb Bitch. No title will be worse than Beer for My Horses. I challenge you. I challenge you.
Apparently, in the year 2016, Mickey James put out a song called Shooting Blanks. So...
It's not worse. It could just be about shooting blanks. There's nothing about Beer for My Horses that could be anything else other than this man gives beer to his horses. That's not okay.
What were we talking? Oh, right, Shitty Bash.
Yeah,
Wrestling.
This match is very repetitive. It's a very not good repetitive match.
So nothing of interest happens, I take it then?
Pretty much. The crowd starts chanting, "We want tables," and that does bring to mind, are we ever going to get tables, ladders, and or chairs at this tables, ladders, and chairs? Because there has been none at this point. We're like an hour into the show.
What?
I'm pretty sure the answer is no.
We'll get
No,
into that.
wait, back up. How are we an hour into the show, 2 matches in? How long was the Asuka match?
You underestimate how fucking long every match in this fucking pay-per-view took. It might not be like an hour, it might be like 50 minutes, but Jesus Christ, every match in this TLC takes way too fucking long. So
Great.
Guess what? Alexa wins. I don't care, nobody cares, and that's all that matters. So they interview Mickey, and she's crying. It's like, I did my best, though, I guess. Still your fault we're never getting another Darkstalker, so I don't care. Boo. Fuck off.
What?
Donovan! Did you know that Donovan was made to test out the JoJo's tech that they were going to use for the JoJo's games they were making?
What?
Just a little factoid for you. The stand technology they used.
Zen, just keep talking about wrestling.
Alright, so Donovan, he's a pretty cool dude. Except in the shitty Darkstalkers fucking anime thing where he's just a brooding asshole. Ugh, that shit sucks. He has a cool scene with Lord Raptor, though. So yeah, here comes Elias.
Oh, good.
The crowd hates him as much as I do, as you'd expect.
Good.
To an even higher degree this time, though. There's a deafening amount of boos.
Like Roman Reigns level of booing, or...
To the point where Elias actually stops, there is so much booing.
Oh, good. Still my favorite moment of any wrestling thing when it comes to the crowd booing is one of the manias over like the last 3-4 years. Roman Reigns won the like big title at the end, and The Rock came out to celebrate and like threw his arm up in the air like, look at this victor. And like there's just a shot of him just kind of like, did they make the wrong choice? Because the audience is booing so loud, they had to cut the mics and edit the crowd noise so it sounded like people were semi-okay with it on the DVD version.
It's not even happy, just
Yeah. Pretty much.
So yeah. So
Nailed
Elias
it.
is like, I have to restart because I can't remember where I was in the song.
Just play Wonderwall and get it over with.
So he starts over again. and I can't hear what he's saying because the booing is still deafening. Minneapolis is doing me proud right now, even though I'm more of a St. Paul guy, but Minneapolis is doing me proud. So then Jason Jordan comes out and he starts throwing produce at Jason Jordan, or sorry, at himself. No, he starts throwing it at Elias.
He's
just
juggling
like,
produce.
I'm gonna eat these onions. Ow. So yeah, he throws produce at Elias, and Elias is like, fine, I'm going. Good. So, next up we got the Cruiserweight Championship. Oh boy. So after an agonizingly long recap of Enzo winning the title, him being a piece of shit, which is constant, but still, this is like an entire moment dedicated to him being a piece of shit, and him getting his ass kicked by Kalisto. After we get through all of that, we finally wheel him out here so he can insult the people of the levy who come from St. Paul. Goody. So he's talking, and his voice is all fucked up. He might have the Sigma virus too, I don't know, but his voice is all kinds of fucked up. But you can be guaranteed that he's still wearing the fucking worst looking clothing in the world. He's wearing blue and black and leopard print. This man has the fashion sense of a Dark Souls create-a character. It's bad. So Enzo tries talking, but his voice don't work so good, and he is exponentially more tolerable when he can barely talk.
How you doing?
Pretty much. He has no voice at this point, but he's still trying to talk at us. But it doesn't take long for Kalisto to get out here, which is kind of nice.
Oh, good.
So while they're introducing Kalisto, it's like, let's go over to the Portuguese announcer's table. Okay. Now let's go over to the Russian announcer's table. Fine. Let's go over to the Japanese announcer's table. Are we going to go through all the different announcers? Let's go over to the Indian announcer's table. Okay, guys, I was kidding. Let's go over to the French announcer's table. Guys, I fucking get it. You have a lot of different language people here. Let's go over to the Mandarin announcer's table. I fucking get it. Anyway, after we get through the entire United Nations, we eventually get to our match. So Enzo's bread and butter during this entire match is running away and pleading for his life. Like a hero.
Mm-hmm.
We get another "We want tables" chant. Where are the fucking tables, ladders, and chairs? Where are they?
As it turns out, this year's TLC is actually Tender Loving Care.
Turns out the tables, ladders, and chairs were the friends we made along the way. Or maybe it stands for the Learning Channel, because it's about as insulting as the Learning Channel is nowadays.
While we're talking about learning, I just remembered that Cena actually speaks Mandarin Chinese.
But that's kind of cool.
Fun fact.
You know who doesn't speak Mandarin Chinese?
Enzo
Amore. Yup. Neither do his eyes, which bug the fuck out of his head on a weekly basis, and it's really distracting. And I say that, but then I correct myself and say it's probably on a daily basis, because of how much of a mucking chuckle fuck he is. So, match happens, I don't care, Enzo wins, because life sucks, let's move on. So, Styles versus Balor is next. I mean, cool. At this point, I had lost my will to live. So I really didn't care. So they bring out the Shaman King. Here he is. Cool.
What?
Finn Balor's demon form makes me think of Shaman King.
Oh. Okay. That's not where I would have went with that, but sure.
So the crowd gives us a "This is awesome" chant before the match even starts. People might be excited for this match. I can't really tell.
I mean, like, let's be fair here. Finn Balor and AJ Styles are both very talented people, and, like, Finn's weird demon form looks kind of dorky, but also kind of cool.
It's the shit I like in wrestling.
Pretty much. How did they mess this up, Zen?
Well, I don't know if they did. Some people, the people who were excited for it, seemed like they enjoyed it. I mean, I thought it went entirely too fucking... This match lasted like 20 fucking minutes.
Oh boy.
oh my god, this match just would not fucking end. For once, the Spanish announcer's table isn't the one that gets demolished. It's the Germans that get that honor this time.
What? Is that legal?
I don't know, but it's what happens. I guess the demon Balor bent the laws of reality. So this match is really fucking long, and I just couldn't give a shit. I'm sorry. So I just decided I'm gonna play a game of Gorod Kravi. So that's what I did. I looked back every once in a while.
What?
Gorod Kravi, the City of Blood. It's a zombies map.
Oh, okay.
It's destroyed Stalingrad with fucking dragons. It was more exciting, so that's what I did. So, yeah, after what felt like an eternity, I got to round 15 by the time this match was done. Balor ends it by straight up bison stomping on AJ from the top rope. A cool finish, I guess. Commercials.
Oh, what? Wait, what?
The match is over.
Yeah, I know, but like, I guess I do have commercials during or between matches. It's just I'm used to like most of them being like 30 seconds long, or for some other kind of like WWE product.
Well, they are. I just denote them with a fucking line break. So I feel it's worth mentioning. Anyways, we come back. Elias is back.
Oh.
Just go home, you
Boy.
fucko! God damn it!
I was gonna say, your favorite.
Oh my god. Just shut the fuck up and fight Jordan already, so we can move on. And guess what? The match was boring. Awesome. But at least Elias lost, so that's cool, I guess. So, I'm gonna say, at this point, there's like 45 minutes left. I don't remember. And there's one match left.
Oh.
That's not a good sign. Also, by the way, there has been no tables, ladders, and or chairs at this point.
Oh, good.
At this TLC.
Good, I think.
So it's time for the big fuck'ems match. We got Miz and his buddies versus The Shield and Angle. So Miz, he's got all his buddies, and he's got they're huddled up for pre-match talk. And his team is the most mismatched, stupid-looking shit. They look like a bunch of Mugen characters because they don't mesh at all. You have Kane next to Strowman, next to Sheamus, next to Cesaro, next to Miz. Nobody looks like they belong in the same fucking room. So, we go silent. Always gonna happen. Even at TLC, it's gonna fucking happen.
Great.
So yeah, I don't know why they chose Braun Strowman's entrance to come into, but the entire Miz team comes in with Braun Strowman's theme. You would think they'd pick Miz's, but whatever. So then we get to probably one of the most, I think the most remembered parts of this TLC happens, where the Shield does their entrance and they're in the crowd, and then Kurt Angle comes in and he has this big dumb smile on his face and he's wearing the Shield gear and it looks really stupid.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing that.
Just this big goofy grin on his face.
He's so happy. I actually enjoyed that because it was so stupid.
Like, as silly as it is, I have to, because he's been out of the game for what, like a year plus now? Like, I'm
well,
sure
they said he hasn't wrestled in like 8 years or some shit.
Wait, really?
Or 11, it was 11 years, yeah.
I think that might not be counting his time in TNA.
I don't remember. They were talking, they said it like 15 times, and I still don't fucking remember.
Let me look this up. Yeah, I was working independent until like January.
Well, yeah, I know he was at TNA, but their thing, he wasn't with fucking the McMahons or some shit. I don't know. I don't pretend to know.
Okay, yeah, he was kind of retired between 2012 and 2016, and then worked indies until January of this year. It's that he made his WWE in-ring return after 11 years.
Works with me. So yeah, that picture is really stupid, and I love it. So, let's just get this fucking match started, because there's a lot to talk about. Not as much as there should be, but...
I need to ask, is there tables, ladders, and or chairs?
There are tables, ladders, and or chairs in this match.
Oh, good. Only took 2.5 hours. 3.5 if we're counting the time that you watched the pre-show.
So the match starts with Rollins. He just sacrifices himself, and all 5 of the Miz team just start kicking the shit out of him.
Oh.
You would have thought it would be Ambrose, the man who loves being dead on the ground, but not quite.
Dean Ambrose, the Death Seeker.
He is. He's like Tusk. He's an immortal seeking death, but he can't find it. At least I choose to believe. Or maybe he's a Highlander and you can only kill him if you cut his head off. I don't know. But that's Sheamus, so. Kurt and Dean take this opportunity of Rollins being flayed so they can go get some chairs and they start swinging them around. And then we end up with all the Miz team except Kane outside of the ring. And all 3 of the Shield guys grab some chairs and they start shoving them up Kane's ass. It's like Sigma's level 3 but with chairs.
I'll take your word for it. I still haven't played Marvel.
I mean, I haven't played it, but I've seen it.
I mean, I also haven't seen much of Marvel.
It would help if more people played it, but... So, at this point, Angle is just running around and killing everyone outside the ring with a ladder in his hands. He's just dunk, 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 dunk.
Sure.
And I stopped paying attention for a while. I come back, and the Miz and the Bar have just been deleted from this match at this point. It's just the Shield slamming metal into Kane and Strowman, who just lay there and take it. That's the entire match at this point.
Okay.
And that happens for like 10 minutes.
Oh. Oh?
At least what felt like 10 minutes.
Oh.
So, now it's time for us to come back to why they introduced every different language announcer, because they need to establish they're there, so Rollins and Ambrose can shove big dudes through them. Fine. Whatever.
For the record, they do introduce them in every pay-per-view, so get used to that one. But
oh my god. It felt like a fucking joke. It was like a Tim and Eric skit, except it was funny.
And here's Funaki.
And here's the Farsi announcers table. And here's the Swahili announcers table. And here's the Nahuatl announcers table.
And
here's the Sumerian announcers table. For
here's
Conrad,
the Ojibwe announcers table.
Here's the sign language announcers table.
I'm actually kind of curious if anything does do, like, sign language
I am,
captioning.
yeah, that is actually a good question.
Because, like...
Probably someone that's, probably hired before the event.
Well, I mean, I know they do them at, say, like, E3 stuff. Like, they'll have a person on, like, a screen just specifically doing, like, sign language. But I'm kind of curious if, like, anything does... like TV-wise, if you can find anything that does like sign language captioning as well as closed captioning.
And then Strowman put Angle through a table. There you go. There's your table.
That's how we come back.
Here we are!
Okay, so we've had ladders, we've had a table, and we've had chairs. This match is complete, right? Who wins?
See, it's a TLC. It's a TLC. See? Oh, trust me, there's a lot more we need to get to.
Oh, good.
So, now they shove the fucking chairs up the Shield Boys' asses, and that happens. And I guess they're talking about Angle going to the hospital. I wasn't paying too much attention, so whatever. And Booker T is like, man, what an arrogant asshole that Kurt Angle, huh? Thanks, Booker T. And now it's just... This is the point... Like, Angle going through the table is a very important point in this match because it represents when this match turns into an absolute clusterfuck.
Nah.
This match just turns into a bunch of fucking... It's just things happening. There's no rhyme or reason. Things just happen. So they like, all right, let's take Ambrose and we're going to crucify him into a table. But it doesn't break. So, oh boy, we're off to a real good Botchamania start here.
That's a real table. Who put a real table under the ring?
Yeah, Strowman comes over and he's like, I'll show you to do this shit, and just shoves him right through it. Just let him handle that. He's the big beefy man. Or one of them. Then we get to at least one of the more interesting parts of the match, where Miz has a garbage truck backed into the stadium.
Oh, I remember this. I saw part of this.
And I could tell that they got it locally because it had a Minnesota license plate. I know that's not important, but I noticed it.
Were you hoping for an international garbage truck?
Well, they could have had it from, like, California or some shit. Or just no license plate. Like, I could believe that the WWE owns a garbage truck for shit like this.
Yeah, probably.
So, because he was like, I'm going to take out the trash, so he's got a garbage truck. Wow. That's really clever, Miz. Holy shit. So now this match it was a 3-on-5, and now it's a 2-on-6. These odds get worse and worse. But, of course, it's the Shield boys, so they get to decide when they've had enough of it and just turn things around. And here's what I mean by this match just turns into a bunch of fucking things happening. Kane chokeslams Strowman through the stage.
Wait, what?
Because there was a point earlier in the show where Kane accidentally hit Strowman with a chair, and I guess that turned into a thing. Now they hate each other instantly.
What?
And so Kane's like, I'm gonna do it. I don't know why Kane hates Strowman, but
I am lost.
So was I. What? Why is this happening? It's just things happening. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just, we thought this would be interesting. We thought this would be cool. It doesn't have any bearing on the actual match or the setup, but fuck it. So, yeah, he choke slams him through the stage. That was kind of cool. I just wish it made any sense. And then Kane looks up at the fucking streaming chair modern art piece, and he's like, I'm gonna rip this down. And they just fall onto Strowman. Because I guess Kane hates art or something. He seems like the kind of person who would. So yeah, that's when they buried Braun Strowman above ground under a pile of chairs. It's only a matter of time until the Shield comes. And now this match is just everyone attacking everyone. It's just a bunch of directionless shit. It's an absolutely directionless mess of fucking noise. There's nothing of substance in this match anymore. It's so cumbersome to watch. Like, you know when you're watching a really shitty movie and you're like, it has to be almost over, right? And you look at your watch, there's still half the movie left. That's this match. The entirety of it. So now Kane was like, I'm gonna throw Strowman into this garbage truck, and then the trash compactor fucks him up. So I guess someone actually finally died. So, hey, another kind of cool thing happened. Let's get back to that not happening. So, shit's happening. I don't even remember. One of the commentators is like, oh, just get it over with. Even the commentators are fucking done with this. They just want this shit to end, like everybody else. But then Angle wises from his grave, and he tosses Cesaro through a table. And then the Shield put Kane through a barricade, and oh my god, this is taking way too fucking long. Everything about this is taking entirely too fucking long. And then they give Miz the final justice and they end it. Whatever, it's over. God fucking damn it, that was awful. I have never been so disinterested in the entirety of Sights Uncena. Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ, that was just... It felt so long. It felt like 10 hours of my life.
Also, we have a very crackly jet grind.
It would appear.
Your mic is busted, Jeffrey.
I think I fixed it. It's not crackling.
Okay, there we go.
I'll fix that in post.
Would have been scary if we had to,
If I had to relive that nightmare again.
Yeah.
Again. So I guess now it's time for Raw proper. Oh wait, you should probably rate TLC. Let me rate it for you. Fucking garbage out of 10. There we go. Okay, now it's time for Raw proper.
I'm going to give it a Kurt Angle and a garbage truck out of 10.
But he wasn't in the garbage truck. That was Strowman.
Oh, whatever. I'll give whoever the garbage truck.
Weren't you paying attention to that incredibly interesting match?
No, did we finish TLC? What?
It's done. I'm so done with it. We're done forever. Let's bury it in the fucking backyard.
Let's put it in the garbage truck and send it out to die.
Please, yeah, I give it a garbage truck out of 10. A local garbage truck out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a Pizza Man out of 10.
Pizza Man out of 10.
I'm changing my my ranking. I'm giving it an international garbage truck out of 10.
But it was local. It had the Minnesota license plate. I saw it. It had the colors.
Yeah, that's why it's funnier that way.
I don't need these international garbage trucks taking my garbage trucks as jobs. I don't need outsourcing garbage trucks.
Alright. Let's hear about Raw.
Oh, okay. So now it's time for Raw. It can't be worse than TLC. And it wasn't, but not by much.
Good.
It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. It didn't feel like 10 hours, so that's an improvement. So, of course, we gotta recap the waste of time. Fun, cool, whatever. They bring out the dead man Angle. He's feeling himself. He deserves it. He gets a "you still got it" chant. And yeah, he was not the reason that match sucked. So, whatever, fine. Now we gotta talk about Raw versus SmackDown for the next thing. Next fucking pay-per-view. Because we finished this one, we instantly gotta talk about the next one. And it's Survivor Series with the Raw versus SmackDown thing. So, what do we got? We got Alexa Bliss versus Natalya. Got The Miz versus Baron Corbin. We got Rollins and Ambrose versus the Usos. We got Jinder Mahal versus Brock Lesnar. And 2 elimination matches. One for the dudes and one for the ladies.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. It's a good setup, but there was also a good setup for TLC, so let's wait to see if they fucking ruin it.
Let's hope not.
I hope not, because Jesus Christ, that was... Now it's time for Miz to come out. He's got to come out and be salty, because it's what he does. So how salty is he?
Very?
The first thing he does is he comes out and he screams, "This is my show!" No, that's Miz TV, you idiot. Come on.
Yeah, this is Raw.
You have your own show! You literally have your own show! And he's like, "You should resign, Kurt Angle. That was bullshit." And like, my french fries did need some flavoring, so I appreciate it.
Shut up.
No, I'm okay with this one.
What? I needed some ketchup for my fries. So now Miz and the crew are surrounding the ring. But unlike the Shield, he actually has 4 people to do so. So they're actually surrounding the ring, as opposed to, oh my god, I could get out of this one and be totally safe. I don't get that thing with the Shield. It's cool, but you only have 3 people.
It's more intimidating than it is effective.
It's the principle of the idea. So then, yeah, the Shield come out, because of course they do. And then, of course, in turn, Miz and crew wuss the fuck out and back the fuck up. So I guess AJ Styles is still here. He must be staying in Neville's old room or some shit. I don't know.
Oh, good.
So,
he's the new Minotaur.
He's the new defender of the labyrinth. Make sure to drop the string so you can find your way out, or AJ Styles will kill you. So now we gotta have our Miz and the Bar versus Styles and Shield match. But the real surprise here, commercials, which is not a surprise to anybody.
No, wait. Back up. Why is AJ working with the Shield now?
Because they thought it'd be cool. I don't know.
Alrighty then.
I mean, there you go.
So at this point during the commercials, and basically whenever I got disinterested with the show, I started watching that Yu-Gi-Oh! On Twitch thing. Because I had nothing better to do. So I took some notes on that.
Oh, good.
So it's the episode with the Ghost Kaiba.
Oh, good.
He's spouting his stupid shit like, "You don't stand a ghost of a chance." I get it, he's a ghost! How many times do you have to say, "Ghost of a chance"? I get it! God damn it!
You get it?
He's a ghost of his former self.
I know!
Zan.
What?
Zan.
Yes.
Zan.
Yes.
Do you get it?
I get it.
He's a ghost!
I get it. Mickey's old and Kaiba's a ghost.
If Ghost Kaiba leaves, does that mean he ghosted on you?
He's ghosting. You ghosting us, motherfucker. Alright, so we come back from commercial. The match is just happening now. I thought it'd be saved for later, but okay, whatever.
Wait.
They just gotta go home. We're on the clock. Let's do this shit. So, Sheamus gets hit with every elbow in existence. Every part of his body is just eating elbows like he's fighting Sagat. It's not a fun time for him. Oh man. We get to my favorite part of any match, of Ambrose being killed in the ring. Is it that time already? I counted. I actually used my stopwatch to see how much of the match is dedicated to Ambrose being dead on the ground. It's about like 26%.
That's a lot
So-
of dead Dean.
Rollin tags in Styles because it's what people want, and then Miz and company decide, okay, they get in the ring and they just all stomp on Styles. They're not going to get many opportunities to do it, so might as well, I guess. Commercials. So, Kaiba he's at his computer and shit, and he's like, because he's fighting
Is this
Ghost
the
Kaiba.
invisible gun scene?
No, that happened before, sadly. I did watch that, but that happened before I started taking notes. This is he's at the computer and he's watching Yugi lose to Ghost Kaiba because he sucks. And he's like, Yugi will win because he has Exodia. And the computer's like, but he doesn't have Exodia anymore. Well, he's fucked then. Thanks, Kaiba. Your plan sucked.
Wow, he doesn't have Exodia anymore. He doesn't stand a ghost of a chance.
He doesn't stand a ghost of a chance. So he's like, well, if he doesn't have Exodia, I have to cheat so he can win.
Why am I still on this podcast?
You're free to leave at any time.
Why am I using my time to do this?
You signed the blood contract.
Yeah, remember when I tossed you into the contract with the Jetta level 3? That's what it was.
We've never actually played each other.
I meant in real life.
We also haven't met in real life.
I didn't have to meet you. It's blood magic, motherfucker.
Okay.
Sakaiba's doing his hacking bullshit, and he's like, something's wrong because cheating isn't working. How this can't be. We cut back to Yugi, and he's like, I'm gonna summon Feral Imp in attack mode against Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's his turn. That's his entire plan. That's fucking dumb! How is that a good idea? If it wasn't for cheating, that would have made him lose. Why?
You dumb idiot.
Yugi, you suck. Oh my god. So we get back to the match. We come back.
I was gonna say, why are we talking about Yu-Gi-Oh?
Because I took notes about it.
Okay.
We come back. Ambrose is being held in the ring. Familiar territory for everybody. And then there's just this big fucking thing where everybody comes in and interrupts everybody else. Somebody boots somebody in the face, and then somebody comes out from out of the ring and boots them in the face. Somebody comes from out of the ring and boots them in the face. It's counter tag after counter tag. It's really stupid. Commercials.
Oh, good. Can we skip the Yu-Gi-Oh this time, please?
Kaiba turns into big dumb clown thing. That's about all that happened. Because he doesn't stand a clown ghost of a chance.
They all float. So we come back.
Yeah, we come back and Pennywise is eating Miz in the ring.
I'd watch it.
So, yeah, Miz is doing his kick thing where he kicks somebody. Cool. Cesaro tosses AJ around like a pizza. That was cool, I guess. It's always pizzas.
Of course.
And then eventually Styles comes down with a Superman punch from the top rope and pins Cesaro. Even when Reigns isn't here, it's all about the Superman punch. Jesus Christ.
Wait, he actually goes for a Superman punch and not like the phenomenal forearm or whatever they call it?
Maybe that's what it was. It looked like a fucking Superman punch.
Where he like jumps off the top rope?
I don't know. I don't know these moves. I don't know AJ Styles.
Well, I'm just saying, like, whatever.
It looked like a Superman punch, because lots of wrestling moves look like other wrestling moves. Because it's just throwing and punching. And kicking sometimes.
Fair enough.
So, they're celebrating, because S.H.I.E.L.D. won, no surprise. But their celebration is interrupted by Kane. Why?
Why does Kane care?
I don't know. Whatever. Kane comes in with his tag team partner, Red Lighting. Oh boy. Kane gets to the ring, he starts tossing motherfuckers. And Miz and company get back up and start stomping people again. It's like, this is some boss rush shit. S.H.I.E.L.D's trying to boss rush Raw. Or maybe they're trying to speedrun it, I don't know. They're failing either way. So, yeah. S.H.I.E.L.D. get their assholes kicked in by Kane once he comes out. And that's it. Kane lightly tosses people, and we're done.
Thanks, Kane.
Oh, awesome. That was really worth my time. So next up is Asuka. Cool, but commercials. There's no Yu-Gi-Oh anymore.
Oh. What?
I didn't take notes for very long.
Okay. I thought you meant like the stream died.
No, I think at this point I started doing Kelcom work. So now we gotta recap what we just watched before the break. Are you fucking serious?
Yes.
So I thought Asuka was up next, but Kane is still in the ring. Does somebody want to help him? Is he lost? Like, what the fuck? And now we're recapping the last match from TLC last night. What's happening? Is there a match happening? Is this just a recap show for nothing else? Really?
We're stuck in a recap bubble.
Oh my god. I'm stuck in a goddamn time loop. Groundhog Day, except I relive TLC every fucking day. Oh boy. Wonderful. Kane, I guess, is talking, and he's like, I wanted to kill Strowman all along. Why? I don't care, whatever. Kane's all like, Raw's not big enough for the both of us, get it? Because we're big. Kane, you've been back for like 2 weeks. You're the one who created this problem. You had no reason to come back other than to create this issue. And I guess he's still in the ring, so he's got to fight somebody. Who is it? Finn Balor! Because he likes fighting monsters. Because he's Beowulf or some shit. I don't know.
All right.
Commercials come back, and they want me to buy wrestling toys from Walmart. No
Is it
deal.
the zombies toys?
It's some Mattel thing. I don't know.
There was an advertisement during SmackDown that was like, hey, go buy these new action figures of wrestlers as zombies.
Oh, they were talking about that being in, like, fucking WWE Immortals and all their fucking weird game things.
All of their mobile games that are still better than WWE 2K18.
Sadly.
Yeah.
So the match is pretty much Kane shoves Finn against stuff and drags him like he's Ridley. That's most of this match. Why is Finn not going demon? This seems like the time to do it.
No, he can only use the demon trigger at pay-per-views. Or the devil trigger, rather.
I can only use the demon when the script says so.
Yeah, it's the third act thing.
So Kane starts shoving Finn's jaw. He's handing him his jaw like it's an Anarchy Reigns song. It's what you'd expect. It's more holds, more holds, more holds. Awesome. I love it. But then Finn, I guess, decides, I guess I should do something this match. He does like a maximum spider or something, I don't know. Kane decides, I've had enough of this shit, chokeslams him as Finn goes for like some grand finale. And then he picks him up, and he chokeslams him. And then he picks him up, and he chokeslams him.
I'm sorry to sense a pattern.
Like, Kane, I know that's your thing, but you gonna do anything else? You know, like pinning so you can win? He finally decides to pin after like 8 more fucking chokeholds. Okay, why did that match happen? We'll never know, because now we're backstage with Kurt.
Oh, what?
And then who comes into the scene? It's Shane McMahon. The realms are merging. They're gonna form fucking DarkCon. And
Damn it, I was
gonna
gonna make it Mortal Kombat versus DC joke.
That's my shitty game that I played!
I can't wait for Bruce Wayne, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh. I can. Okay. Kurt wants to keep AJ because he's cool or something. And Shane's like, okay, but you suck. Okay. Yeah, seriously, like, Kurt's like, I want to keep AJ. Let's gamble for him. And Shane's like, Raw sucks. And then that's it. There's no punches thrown. Boom, that's it.
What?
Is this where we get the hashtag?
The siege thing?
Yeah.
What?
I think it starts here.
What?
Now Asuka's here.
What?
What part do you not get, Duff?
Cool.
Everything!
Like, Asuka, cool. I'm okay with that. You know who else is here? The Green Bay Packers, I guess.
What?
I thought the WWE was all salty about the NFL or something, but whatever. Green Bay Packers are here because they are.
Sure.
And who's coming out to fight Asuka? It's Emma.
Oh.
Again.
Woo.
Don't you think you ate enough shit last night? Do you really need to have this happen again? It seems like a really bad idea. So the match does the same thing that happened last night. Asuka starts out good. They gotta give Emma some time to do something. And then Emma goes for a Boston Crab to end it, but Asuka reverses the shit out of it and submits Emma. And she just gets Emma in this hold, and she's spinning around on the ground like a fucking one-wing plane. Emma's looking pretty pathetic here. It's not great. Except I love it. Commercials.
Oh.
So here's Alexa Bliss.
Oh.
Are we gonna throw her into the Asuka blender as well? No, she's here to whine about, I won, but nobody celebrated my victory. Did you know that Mickey's old? Did you know that Mickey's old? Hey guys, Mickey's old.
I never would have guessed.
How old is Mickey, you ask? Old.
Yeah, that's
I fucking hate this so much! Oh my god, it's the goddamn worst. It's so infuriating. So she's fighting Natalia at Survivor, and she's like, Natalia's a cat lady. What? Whatever. I don't care.
Oh, yeah, because Natalia wears, like, cat ears for some reason.
She's gonna fight Halle Berry, I guess. Cool. She's like, you stupid crowd. You don't chant for me. You hand out chants like Halloween candy. What the fuck? What? She starts treating the crowd like 3-year-olds because she's in the Midwest. That's the thing. Because people from the Midwest are stupid. That's the joke.
Nailed it.
Yeah, the crowd hates her, as you can imagine. And then here comes Mickey James. How long is this gonna take? No, but you know what? Mickey comes out, doesn't say a word, and just fucking wrecks Alexa's ass. And leaves.
Oh.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Finally, a decent promo.
I'm okay. I just don't do the talky bits because they suck. They're terrible. That's okay. I could have gone without Alexa talking to the crowd like she's talking to a fucking class of kindergartners, but whatever. Now we're backstage with Kurt again. So he's talking to Sasha and Bailey backstage. And they're like, you two should fight to see who's the head honcho at Survivor Series, the women's elimination match or something. Okay. And then Alicia Fox comes in and yells in everyone's ears and makes it a triple threat. And now it's time for Elias after the commercials.
Oh, good.
Boy, this is just hitting all your strong notes, huh, Zen?
I don't know why they hate me so much. It's... I don't... What did I do?
You signed on to make a wrestling podcast.
Why do you gotta make these shitty people, like, weekly things? Okay, we come back. Fuck! Okay.
I can't wait until the eventual time when Zen can't take it anymore and asks to switch to SmackDown.
No, I'm not going to. Like I said, though, I do kind of want to do a thing where every 10 episodes, on the 10th episode, we switch.
Well, this is the 10th episode.
I know.
So...
I think instead of every 10th episode, we do it after every one of the big four.
The what?
The big four pay-per-views that are both Raw and SmackDown. So, Mania, the Rumble, Survivor Series, and
okay.
the other one I can't remember the name of at the moment. SummerSlam.
Sure.
There we go. So, like, after those big four, we swap shows and then just keep going with that.
Okay.
Now that just creates the issue of what the shit do we do with actually watching the big four episode or pay-per-views, like who?
Elias is here. He's performing for you. If you feel like you're dying inside, you can join in too. So, there's not going to be any interruptions this time, are there? Guess what, there are. And I forget what he says, but he's like, anything is strong compared to Alan Rogers' collarbone. I gotta say, that's actually a pretty harsh burn.
Who?
Aaron Rodgers, he's part of the Green Bay Packers, and he got his collarbone fucking shattered.
Oh.
And he is out for the season.
I wouldn't know. I don't know shit about football.
I only know because I'm pretty sure it happened against the Vikings, and it's the only reason we won that, because the Vikings are fucking trash. So, Elias makes the big mistake. If you're going to insult a football team, you better make sure it's not Green Bay. That's the one place you don't fucking do it, because that's all Green Bay really has. He gets a big go back home chant. Yeah, you don't want to insult the Green Bay Packers in Green Bay. You might actually get killed. We get more long, drawn-out boos from the audience, just like last night. I don't think that was the best idea. And then his mic starts fucking up, and he starts looking around like, what? And I was prepared for something as stupid as Titus O'Neil jumping out of the microphone happening. But nothing that awesome is going to happen here, sadly. Some more technical difficulties happen. Elias is really not happy with it. But who could it be? It's Jason Jordan, duh. Like last night. I should have guessed, but...
Nice.
I wanted it to be Titus O'Neil, who jumps out of the microphone. But sadly, no. Commercials, alright, come back. Elias
also, actually, now that you mention it, they did kind of set up Titus and Elias, didn't they? And then just did nothing with it.
Oh, God, no. No, Jason Jordan, duh.
Hmm.
Because they talked, he interrupted his daddy time, and Elias is like, but Prince, good feud. Really interesting, guys. So, yeah, Elias is kind of going ballistic. He was really not happy with his performance getting fucked up again. Personally, though, he's my hero at this point. So, Jordan does his regular shtick of running people into shit across the ring. Cool. And then Elias, he just snaps, and he smacks Jordan in the face with his guitar. And it shatters.
Okay.
Nice.
Like, he just fucking, I'm done with this shit. And Jason Jordan just has this huge fucking welt on his arm. He got hit pretty good. And that's the end of the match, because he's DQ'd after that. And Elias just walks away, and he's dragging the remains of his guitar around. And the way the strings are still holding everything together makes it look like he's taking it for a walk. So, there's that. More commercials. Now we come back, and it's time for someone we haven't seen in a while. Brock Lesnar is here.
Oh.
He's doing the bouncing I know and love. That's not right. No, never mind. He's
also,
bouncing,
that's
though.
Interesting point, because, there's the whole thing where it's if you don't defend the championship once every 30 days, then you have to vacate it. Except for when Brock Lesnar has it, because he only wrestles once every 3 months.
Well, yeah, because he hibernates. That's what he does. So, let's start the drinking game up. Daddy needs his booze. So, there's Paul Strowman. Yeah, Paul Strowman. Again, back to Paul Strowman. There's Paul Heyman saying his name stupid with with 4 or more syllables. Drink number 1. Does it again. Drink number 2. There's the dick shot. Drink number 3. Brock Lesnar. Drink number 4. And he's like, I only trash talking because he told me to, Jinder Mahal. Because, yeah, the whole thing is they're here to talk shit about Jinder Mahal because he challenged Brock Lesnar or something. And then, probably the most painful line of the night, he calls Jinder Mahal the make-believe Maharaja. It's the fucking worst. He's so bad at rolling his R's. It's fucking terrible.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And guess what? Through this entire thing, all Lesnar is doing is periodically bouncing. I'm actually kind of convinced he communicates through bouncing. He just learned a couple of words to throw people off. Because that's all he does! He doesn't talk!
He talks in Morse code while he bounces.
He's like the fucking ball aliens from that one Futurama episode, where all they do is fucking bounce, and they talk about bouncing all the time. May you bounce in peace. So, there's another dick shot, drink number 5. Brock Lesnar, drink number 6. And, Lesnar doesn't say anything. That's it.
Oh.
I only got 6 sips, god damn it. I'm fucking, that's, ugh. And then they remind me of Enzo. I love it.
Do you, though?
No. So, now we're going to interview Kalisto. What does he got to say about it? He's like, fuck it, I'm going to rematch him with my boys. And Kalisto brings his boys in. And they set up plans live on television to murder Enzo Amore.
Okay, I like this.
But commercials.
Oh,
It's a good plan.
They're gonna murder him with commercials.
yeah.
They're gonna give him Ludovico treatment with commercials. That's their plan.
I don't get it.
It's, this shit where they hold your eyes open from Clockwork Orange.
Oh,
So now we come back and we're gonna have triple threat that we heard about earlier. So Sasha tries to submit Alicia again, which I understand because it worked every other time, but not this time.
great.
So who do you think is... Oh, I'm sorry. We need to talk about something real quick because it's really dumb.
Oh no.
Alicia Fox is losing, as you'd imagine. So at one point she just runs over and steals the bell and starts ringing it. Does she think that means the match is over? Hey guys, I ended the match because I rang the bell.
Not
I don't think that's how that works. I really don't think that's how that works.
What?
So that shit doesn't work, but Alicia does win somehow. Okay, fine, whatever. That was a very confusing match. Commercials. Come back. It's time for Fuckface McGee. He's dressed like fucking Bret Michaels' armpit tonight. Goody. I love it. Here's his fuckboy crew selling their souls and dancing with him. It's the worst shit.
Great.
So Enzo can't talk, which sucks for him, but it doesn't suck for me. So he has other people talk for him. And then the fucking people talking for him are also talking about Aaron Rodgers' collarbone and how much are we going to shit talk the Packers tonight? Like, I live in Minnesota, so I basically live and breathe hating on the Packers, but come on. It's a little much if you're in the actual land of cheese. Like, you gotta cool it down, man. So, he has his fuckboy crew spell out soft.
Great.
And Enzo tries to say T, but he goes like, T! He tries to say one fucking letter, and he coughs it out.
Great.
Whatever. Here's Callisto. Good.
This sounds like it's the best Enzo promo so far.
Well, no, because he's got his fuckboy crew there dancing with him.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't have to listen to Enzo, so...
It's really trading one poison for the other. So, what match is happening, and so hiding behind people because he's a good-hearted man and is the real hero, and this is his story or some shit, and whatever. Team Callisto... What?
Are you trying to imply
that he's Titus?
that Enzo with his Titus?
Yeah. He's about as annoying.
I can't wait for Enzo to kick a bomb thinking it's a blitzball.
Enzo and Blitzball is like the worst fucking thing.
No, that sounds great.
Yeah, but after he
What
kicks
happened?
the bomb, all that's left is his hair and his stupid head, or his head and his stupid hair.
Oh my god, can Jack show up in Raw? So he can just talk shit about Enzo. Oh, you gonna cry? I'd love it. Oh, that's what needs to happen. Enzo's dad is a character, and all he does is talk shit about him and make him feel like a terrible person. And then it turns out Enzo's a dream or some shit, and he's gone forever. So Team Callisto wrecks everybody on Team Enzo and gets them out of the ring. Cool. Commercials. Come back. Everyone's just doing flips and shit, as cruiserweights do. So, of course, we get down to our moment where it's just Callisto and Enzo in the ring. And he gets his lucha vengeance. Callisto slams Enzo against the ground like he's testing a noodle, and we are fucking done.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. Good. Enzo losing is good. Callisto winning is good. So what's left tonight? I don't really know. There's not really... At this point, there's not enough time for another match, so what the fuck are they gonna do? It's certainly unique, I'll give you that. Kurt Angle comes out, and he's talking about more Survivor stuff. And, as is customary, Kurt gets interrupted. But by who? Shane McMahon. He comes out from the peoples. He comes out from the crowd and whatnot. But he also comes down with the entire SmackDown roster.
Yeah, I can't say anything because they showed this entire bit, or at least
I'm
parts of
sure,
it on SmackDown, so I know what's coming up. But
so yeah, get ready for this shit. Entire SmackDown roster is here, and Shane's like, yeah, you're under siege. Hashtag it, boys. I love it. Social media. And he's like, he sicks the entire SmackDown roster on Kurt, and Kurt's like, fuck this shit, and runs backstage. So they all head backstage. So I just hope they don't wake up AJ at this point. He's probably sleeping. So we get to the conclusion of the show with SmackDown roster walks past Apollo and Titus, and they just kind of look at each other for a second. And the SmackDown people just fucking murder them. They just gang up and kill them.
Yeah, this entire segment is just like, hey, we're the SmackDown crew. Let's go through the Raw locker room and just destroy the entire Raw roster.
Yup.
Let's do a murder.
Sadly, they don't kill any of the people I wanted to see get killed.
Like Enzo?
There was no Enzo, there was no Elias, and there was no Emma.
Also, there's like one really good part where like a bunch of the women from Raw just kind of stand in their way. And it's like, what are you going to do about us staying here? And then they just kind of like part the blue sea and all the ladies come out.
Yeah, just like, fuck it. This is a ladies' matter. Fuck it. But they still lose. Because SmackDown is train or something. I don't know. So yeah, they do that. They wreck Apollo and Titus. They kick over. No, it's the Raw TV screen. That was my favorite member.
Your boy, the Raw TV.
Yeah, the Raw TV. I can't wait till he generates heat against Enzo. And then I guess Goldust still exists, and they kill him. They go find Jason Jordan. He gets mauled. Matt Hardy's there too. He gets killed. This is just SmackDown pillaging Raw backstage. That's this entire thing. And yeah, this is the rest of the show. Rollins and Ambrose set up like some weird Batman-looking ambush, and they get it. But then what do you think's going to happen after? They get steamrolled.
Yeah, there's like 30 dudes there to fight them.
But we got the jump on them. Because that means something.
Us 2 men got the jump on 30 men.
Like, this is more one-sided than Sanford Kelly's stick versus the ground. It's not looking good. So they capture Angle, and the way they're doing it, it looks like they fucking kidnap him. Like, Raw is going to need to win him back at Survivor Series.
That would have been a more interesting plot.
That would have been awesome. But no, they just bring him out to Shane, and Shane's like, I want your gold medal. And that's pretty much it. That's Raw.
Hashtag under siege.
Hashtag siege tanks, hashtag world of tanks.
Hashtag Warframe. Well,
hashtag Warzone.
Well, that was Raw.
That was
yeah,
Raw.
Sure was. I'm gonna give it a hashtag World of Tanks out of 10.
That's fair enough, you know.
What are you gonna give it, Sid?
Let's see. I usually give it numbers, but numbers are stupid. So
give me an emotion out of 10.
Alright, I'm gonna give it a Aaron Rodgers collarbone out of 10.
Weird emotion, but sure.
Because I'm broken!
Oh. Okay.
Oh, wait, shit, I forgot to ask. Matt Hardy was there. We need to do the broken Matt watch.
Oh, he didn't get to say anything. He just walks out and gets killed.
Damn. Another week, maybe.
Maybe. It's been a while since we've seen him.
Well,
so
we're at the 100-minute mark. We have SmackDown to do.
Yep.
So the curse is finally broken.
So,
see, if I watch the pay-per-views, it makes it take longer, because I take way too fucking long to talk. Because I'm just like, and then what happened? Oh yeah, this shit. Anyways, what's your favorite form of Sigma? Yeah, that's me. That's my fucking talky bits, so they take forever.
Shut up. Alright, so...
Alright, how you gonna wrap this up in negative 2 minutes, Jeffrey?
So, before we start up SmackDown, I just want to point out that this episode is brought to you by our lovely patron, Albus.
Good old Albies.
If you want to support us, it's patreon.com/Uncena. Yeah.
Bye. I would appreciate it because I want to watch some shitty wrestler movies.
We still need to watch John Cena's sexy high school adventure.
I know, and I am down anytime.
Not this week, though. I'm busy this week.
It's like 6 minutes. Whatever, we'll get into it later. So
I'm busy!
So guess what SmackDown starts with?
Bad things.
Raw getting their assholes wrecked.
Nailed it.
Duh.
Both?
No, well, Raw getting... Okay, so Raw gets the shit beat out of it, but then also bad things happen because Shane comes down to the ring.
Nailed it!
We're really ramping up for the Raw versus SmackDown fights in Survivor Series already. It's a month away, but sure.
TLC happened 2 days ago at that point.
Yep. Also, I'm surprised I managed to actually tie lending AJ into, or like, lending him for TLC into the plot. Because Shane's like, he was my mole, I had this plan, we lent him to Raw so that he could scout it out, blah, 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 blah. And Sami Zayn shows up. Crowd still has no idea how to respond to him, by the way. Because
I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
Basically, because like half the crowd's booing him and the other half is singing along to his music. So Sammy's in the ring and he's just kind of like skanking next to Shane, and I can't tell who I hate more at the moment.
Why not just hate them both the same amount?
We'll figure this
out. That's what I do.
So, Sammy and Kevin have decided that they're going to be part of the SmackDown Live Survivor Series team. Nobody asked them to, but they decided they're gonna.
You're gonna fight like it.
But Shane's like, no, I'm still pissed because you helped Kevin win at Hell in a Cell. So, if you want to be part of the team, you have to beat Randy Orton. And if he wins, then he's the first member of the team. Okay.
I'll get over it, you big baby.
We cut backstage, and the New Day are just kind of walking around, and they find a bunch of fruit that has a piece of paper under it that says Raw. And so they just, like, grab all of the fruit and just start throwing it into a garbage bin that's, like, right next to it. Sure.
Why not?
Oh, good. There's a commercial for Total Bellas.
Did you remember the Total Bellas? Yes, I did.
So, the first match of the night is the New Day versus Gable and Benjamin. And it's got a sponsor. Any guesses?
Payday?
Nope. Dump, any guesses what the sponsor might be?
Burger King.
Nope. Jolly Ranchers. Keep on sucking.
You shouldn't be putting that motto next to your show.
Yeah,
our show keeps on sucking. Goody.
Oh, trust me, we'll get to that. So the the camera does a crowd shot, and one guy in the middle of the middle of the shot in the front row notices and flips off the camera in anger. That guy shows up multiple times during the night, and he always does it. It's amazing.
He's making it known, loud and proud.
So Michael Cole on commentary says, this match is sponsored by Jolly Ranchers. Keep on sucking. And both Usos who are on commentary just at the same time go, what?
Keep on sucking.
I didn't really take much notes about the matches, but at one point Kofi gets like tossed out of the ring, and Big E runs over to his lifeless corpse and starts throwing popcorn on his face to heal him. This is not a joke.
This is why you get them both down to a low amount of health and then kill them before one can heal the other.
Well, no, because Big E wasn't in the match. He's the manager or whatever of the match.
But still.
So Chad and Shelton cheat to win, and I guess now they get to fight the Usos for the belt. Okay.
Yay.
All the SmackDown ladies are backstage, and they're all arguing, they're talking about how they're going to kick Raw's ass in the 5v5 ladies match. And then Carmella comes in, and she's like, hey, has anybody seen James Ellsworth? I kind of lost him. Okay.
Where could he be? I thought he was a part of the ring.
And then they just kind of start arguing about who gets to be the captain of the women's team. And Daniel Bryan comes in and he's like, well, there's going to be a fatal 5-way tonight, and whoever wins that gets to be captain. Okay. Thanks, Daniel. After the ads, though, fashion dogs.
Huh?
Fashion dogs.
Is that like sleeping dogs, or is it like watchdogs?
No, it's Reservoir Dogs. because
Okay.
they've been doing a whole bunch of these like stupid parodies of Tarantino stuff, I guess.
Also, Twin Peaks, I guess?
Yep. Holy shit, they're already advertising WrestleMania.
My
Mania
favorite Tarantino movie.
Mania isn't until April, and they're already playing ads for WrestleMania.
When's WrestleMania coming back?
Shit, I don't know, but I hope.
When does WrestleMania even fucking happen?
Tonight's flashback is sponsored by Jolly Ranchers. Keep on sucking.
Oh, it keeps on sucking.
I forgot to make a note of it, so I'll just mention it now. They played a commercial that showed Kurt Angle, and he's like walking out of the ring, and it's playing his theme music, and the whole crowd's going, "You suck, you suck," because that's what they do to his music.
That's what you do.
Yeah, and then he gets into the back, and there's just a bunch of like cartoon fruits bouncing around, and he grabs a Jolly Rancher, and it's like, "Gotta keep on sucking." Okay. Thanks, Kurt.
When you're Kurt Angle and you keep on sucking. Fucking stupid. I hate everything.
Thanks for the meme. So, Fashion Dogs happens.
I'll meme all day.
What?
Tyler
Said I'll meme all day.
Tyler Breeze is angry that Fandango gets to be Mr. Pink because he wants to be Mr. Pink, but then it turns out that Fandango is Forget-Me-Not Pink and Tyler Breeze is Hot Pink. Okay. But as it turns out, the reason that James Ellsworth is missing is because the Ascension kidnapped him. Because I guess they think he has the briefcase? Sure.
Okay.
Where would he be hiding it?
I don't know. So
Up his
Carmella...
ass?
God, who knows? We'll get to that, though. So Carmella comes in and is like, "What are you idiots doing? I'm not a part of your skit. Like, I just want James back." And they steal her money in the bank, and they open it, and it turns out James has been hiding his dirty underwear in there.
I really needed to know that.
Okay.
Thanks, SmackDown.
There's a lot of brown marks. Ugh.
Thanks.
So they run away, and the Ascension is like, "No, you don't see, like, 2B and all this. Clearly this is the Bludgeon Brothers." To which Tyler Breeze responds with, "That's impossible. There's no B in Brothers." Oh, wait, the B is silent. Okay, Breeze.
What?
Am I dying?
I have to agree with Zen.
So, next
What,
week...
am I dying?
Yeah, I posed the same question.
Next week with the Fashion Police, Stranger Things.
Oh, boy.
Also, no, I didn't misspeak. Stranger Things.
No, I got it. Trust
No,
me,
I get you.
I got it.
Fuller House and Stranger Things.
Zen, are you on the floor?
No. I'd be way more quiet if I was on the floor.
Okay.
It's time for another match! This time it's Baron Corbin versus Sin Cara again.
Botch.
Or it would be, except we go backstage to Daniel and Shane and they're arguing about whether or not the Raw invasion was a good idea. Who cares?
Not me.
And the most blatantly wrong thing the commentary has ever said, Corey Graves calls Sin Cara the world's biggest lucha sensation.
Nobody can believe that.
Yeah. So, after getting counted out and losing to Sin Cara because of it last week, Baron Corbin just kind of spends the entire match destroying him, and then punches him in the corner a bunch, and the ref disqualifies him because he wouldn't get out of the corner after the 3-4 second count, whatever it is, and Sin Cara wins. Okay.
I love Lynn.
They keep mentioning how there's amped up security so no one from Raw can get in. I hope that doesn't lead to anything. Time for another recap of the Raw invasion.
Did you know?
No.
No, I didn't. Can you explain to me?
Alright,
What you
so
see the SmackDown
Raw.
roster, right?
Okay, I don't need both of you to do this.
Okay, so they showed one of Naomi's tweets at one point, and it's hilarious as shit to me because kayfabe is so dead that Naomi just has her real last name as her display name on Twitter.
That's the way to do it.
Anywho, it's time for Sunil of the Singh brothers to get sent to the volcano as a sacrifice for AJ Styles. Or it would be, except Jinder comes out and he's out here to cut a promo on Paul Heyman. And we get another recap of Raw where we see Paul do the really bad rolling of the R's.
Oh, you got to see it, goody.
Yeah. The only
It's bad.
Yeah. The only
It's
interesting
real.
part of this promo is when Jinder calls Brock Lesnar a human walrus.
He's not wrong, although I think he's more like an orangutan, but that's me.
And then AJ Styles comes out, immediately gets Sunil in the calf crusher, and wins.
I love quick matches, except I don't.
We go backstage to Sammy and Kevin, and Kevin reveals, hey, next week I'm going to fight Shinsuke Nakamura so I can join the SmackDown team for Survivor Series with you. Good old buddy. All right.
Old chum.
Yeah. So Jinder goes to yell at Daniel backstage, and then he's like, next week, Samir Singh is going to face AJ Styles to protect my honor since Sunil lost. Okay.
Sure.
I can't wait for him to also lose in 15 seconds. It is time for the 5-way women's match between Naomi, Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Carmella, and Tamina. Or it would be, but Natalya decides to show up and cut a promo.
Is that going to be with every match tonight? This match is going to happen now. Except it would.
Anywho, I forgot to mention it or to write down what Natalya was talking about because I don't give a shit. The only interesting part of this match that I can remember, because the entire thing is just chaos, is Naomi gets thrown into the turnbuckle and then falls out of the ring in a way that looks like she might have legit got hurt. And then the match only lasted like 4 minutes, and Becky won, so I guess she's team captain for the SmackDown ladies. Yay!
Good for her, I guess.
Oh god, the Bludgeon Brothers are here again. We're back in the woods, and they're here to look at the cameraman they murdered last week, and then they beat the body with a hammer some more.
So did they send a new cameraman, or...?
No, because one of the camera angles... Well, they probably set to do one, but one of the camera angles was looking down from the ground, so presumably it's the same camera from last week's promo.
How is it still alive?
Don't think about it.
The best battery in the fucking world.
Oh, damn it. We go backstage, and my favorite person on the SmackDown roster is here. Oh, God.
Dillinger.
I gotta love that Dolph Ziggler.
Yay.
Dolph says some shit, I guess. Who cares? Next week, him and Bobby Roode are going to have a best 2 out of 3 match. Whatever. Next. We get to the main event of Sammy and Randy, and I am convinced at this point that Randy Orton is one of those toys that you dunk into liquid to make it change colors, because the moment he exerts himself at all and starts sweating even remotely, he turns lava red.
I thought you were going to say he's one of those toys you dunk in water and they inflate. It's a similar principle.
So, if you had to guess how this match generally goes, what would you guess?
Orton tries to RKO and Sami Zayn takes it until he decides I'm done.
Dup, you have any?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. Most of the match is spent with Randy kicking Sammy's ass, surprising literally nobody.
Yeah.
At the end, Kevin comes in to distract Randy, but it doesn't work. And then the ref is, distracted by Kevin and doesn't notice Randy hitting Sammy with a low blow. And then Randy lands an RKO and wins. Hoorah. We go backstage, Daniel and Shane talking about how Raw didn't ransack SmackDown tonight. And Daniel's getting mad. It's like, it'll probably happen, and you're gonna have to fix it. Okay.
What a loose cannon, that
Sure.
Shane McMahon.
SmackDown was a nothing show this week?
That seems to be the consensus for wrestling in general this week.
Yeah, kinda. But at least the Raw invasion was kind of fun.
Seems like wrestling was just kind of a A nightmare out of 10 this week.
Yeah.
It was a black hole of time out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to give Raw a,
You beat SmackDown?
sure.
They blend together. They really do.
I'm gonna give...
For the record, it's 10 o'clock at night, folks.
I'm gonna give wrestling this week a wet fart out of 10.
We're really going for that lowbrow humor, huh?
I don't know how else to describe it. It sucks.
First with
You gotta throw it
the
in there,
underwear jokes. Now farts. Nailed
man.
it.
Throw it in that local garbage truck.
Don't you mean the national?
No, it's the local. I saw the license plate, motherfucker. I saw it.
Anyways, this has been another episode of Sights and Uncena, the first, only, and God willing, last wrestling podcast on the internet.
Whoa.
As always, I have been your host, Jack Ride. With me has been Zed Scissors and Dup.
Whoa.
I was gonna come up with some kind of exit about the international garbage truck, but I can't think of anything. Good night, folks.
Fucking late at night.